Step 3, the interview. I walked into the manager's office where I was greeted by the manager, Mr. Groves, and was offered a chair. He welcomed me with a smile and asked me if I might give him an additional copy of my CV. He asked me what my salary was at my last job. I couldn't tell him that it was $43 an hour as an astrophysicist, so I told him about my pay of $10 per hour at Starbucks 14 years ago. He told me that this job would be $7 per hour. He said I would have to be available 7 days per week during all shifts. Then he said he might be able to squeeze me in for a total of 10 hours per week. He then asked me about my job at Starbucks 14 years ago. I proudly told him that I had indeed stirred coffee and chocolate together before. His face suddenly became wrinkled like a pickled peach. He said that it was wonderful that I had stirred coffee and chocolate together before, but he was wondering if I had ever stirred strawberries and chocolate together before. I told him I did not, in fact, have experience in stirring strawberries and chocolate together before. However, I told him, I did stir coffee and chocolate together, and I am a quick and enthusiastic learner. I believe I would swiftly pick up the needed skills for stirring strawberries and chocolate together. Mr. Groves looked up at me and frowned. He thanked me for coming in and told me he would call me to follow up in 2 days. 2 months later, Mr. Groves gave me a ring. He told me he was very sorry, but he needed someone with experience in stirring strawberries and chocolate together. I thanked him for his time and said goodbye to the Shaken Coffee House. Yes indeed. The Shaken Coffee House had crossed the red line. No more applications. No more interviews. I decided it was time to become an entrepreneur.